Justice was demoted after over 4 hours of waiting at the premises of Osun State High Court, Osogbo, the state capital, as factional members of the People's Democratic Party, loyal to the leadership of Honorable Sunday Bisi, are jubilating. Today, the court resumed the hearing on the case between Honorable Sunday Bisi and the suspended chairman of the party, Honorable Soji Adagunro. Justice Sikiroke, having heard the two parties, asked them to go back to the appeal court in Abuja. He stated that since the matter is before the appellate court, it cannot continue the proceedings on it. With the judgment, Honorable Sunday Bisi remains the chairman of the party in the state. Counsels to both parties speak with newsmen, while Nathaniel Oke, SAN, said Bisi remains the chairman of the party in Osun State.
What happened was this. The Adagunro, Honorable Soji Adagunro, brought an originating summons that he should continue as the chairman of PDP in Osun State, that he was wrongly removed from office. And when you bring a case to the court by originating summons, they merely consider law. They don't consider evidence. We now brought a motion that what Honorable Adagunro is saying is that it should be on points of law alone that they should consider whether it was rightfully or wrongly removed from office. We now say, let us call witnesses. You mentioned the name of certain people, inclusive the former governor of Osun State, Chief Prince Olagunso Oyinlola. Let us call these people as witnesses. Instead of deciding this case on law alone, let each and every one of us call witnesses to support his case, so that the judge will listen to the witnesses and determine whether it was rightly removed or wrongly removed. But alas, when we now eventually came, we said no. We brought a formal application before the court. Let us do it that way. But we now file an appeal that in case we don't succeed, that will be right for us for the purpose of pursuing our case in the Court of Appeal. But happily enough, this afternoon, the learned trial judge understood the position of the law, S.A. Okeje, and rightly said they have gotten appeal number in the Court of Appeal, Akure, in respect of this matter. If the Court of Appeal can now look into the matter, why should I continue looking into the matter that is already before the Court of Appeal? What it can do, the Court of Appeal can equally do the same thing. He remains the chairman of PDP. By this ruling, he remains the chairman. Until the outcome of the Court of Appeal, he remains the chairman of PDP in Osun State.
Counsel to Honorable Soji Adagunro, Mr. Edmond Boriomoni, expressed dissatisfaction over the ruling. He described it as arrest of judgment. He narrated the processes that the case has gone through, adding that they are going to meet at the appeal court in Abuja.
The content of both your oral application and the motion on notice amounts to arresting the judgment of the courts, which by your paragraph 9 of the affidavit of urgency state that the judgment is fixed for 29th of July 2020, that it is right that this court cannot grant such application to arrest the judgment of the court, that they should wait till after the judgment. If they are not satisfied, then they can now appeal. That was the ruling of the court 2 days ago. And the court said it will amount to unjust,
a disservice, the course of justice.
The course of justice, granting the application, and the court dismissed the application. How come? Same application that was dismissed by the court, higher court, is the one that is being granted here. When it is even their own appeal, this is not an authority which I cited. It is the same appeal we are talking about, the same thing they took. How can you take 2 applications to 2 different courts? Because the Court of Appeal did not accede to their demand. They came back to the lower courts. Can you pursue 2 applications at the same time to different courts? That is a poser. But the thing is that it is well and good. This is clearly an arrest of the judgment of this honorable court that was to be delivered today. What they have done is a breach and an unjust ruling to the plaintiff. And we know what we'll pursue it. They said the case is in Court of Appeal Abuja. We'll go there. We'll go there. We'll file our papers. Because we know what is playing out. But then, I will leave politics for the politician. I will only speak of law.
After over 9 months of the legal tussle, the battle still continues. Honorable Justice Sikiroke has said that the two parties should go and continue their case at the appeal court in Abuja, stating that since they have filed an appeal, he doesn't have any jurisdiction to continue proceedings on the case. From Osogbo, Jared Tiamiyu.